Choreb Beruach, Sword of the Spirit. Interpreted and narrated by Wendy. Shemut, Exodus, chapter 11. And Yahuwah spoke to Moshe and to Aharon in the land of Mistrajim, saying, This month will be the beginning of months for you. To you it will be the first month of the year. Speak to all the congregation of Yeshariel, saying, During the 10th of this month, every man will take unto themselves a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for each house. However, if the household is too small for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next to his house take it according to the number of souls. You will count each man according to his eating for the lamb. Your lamb will be without blemish, a male of the first year. You will take it out from the sheep or goats, and you will keep it until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Yeshariel will kill it in the evening. Also they will take the blood. Then they will strike it upon the 2 side posts and the upper door posts of the houses, in which they eat it. And they will eat the flesh in that night, roasted with fire and unleavened bread. With bitterness they will eat it. You will not eat it raw, nor boiled with water, but roasted with fire, its head upon its shanks, upon its entrails. And you will not let anything remain until the morning. And what remains of it until the morning you will burn with fire. Thus you will eat it, with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. Also you will eat it with haste. It is the Pasach, Passover, unto Yahuwah, because I will pass through the land of Mitzrayim this night, and I will strike all the firstborn in the land of Mitzrayim, from Adam to beast, and I will execute judgment against all the deities of Mitzrayim. I am he who exists. However, the blood upon the houses where you are will be a sign for you. So when I see the blood, I will pass over you. Thus the plague will not be upon you, to destroy you when I strike the land of Mitzrayim. Therefore, this day will be for you to remember and celebrate. It is a feast unto Yahuwah throughout your generations, a custom you will celebrate forever. For 7 days you will eat unleavened bread. Even the first day you will put away leaven out of your houses. For whoever eats leavened bread from the first day until the 7th day, that soul will be cut off from Yeshariel. Furthermore, during the first day, there will be a Mikra Kudesh, call of holiness. Also, during the 7th day, there will be a Mikra Kudesh for you. No manner of work will be done during them, except that every man will eat. That alone you may do. Also, you will keep matzut, unleavened breads, because during this same day I have brought your armies out of the land of Mitzrayim. Therefore, you will keep this day throughout your generations, a custom forever. During the first month, on the 14th day at evening, you will eat unleavened breads, until the 21st day of the month at evening. For 7 days there will be no leaven found in your houses, because whoever eats that which is leavened, that soul will be cut off from the congregation of Yeshariel, whether he is an immigrant or born in the land. You will not eat leaven. In all your dwellings you will eat unleavened bread. Therefore Moshe called for all the elders of Yeshariel and said to them, Draw out and take yourself a lamb, according to your families, and kill the Pesach. Then you will take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin. Next, strike the lintel and the 2 side posts with the blood that is in the basin. Furthermore, none of you will go out from the door of his house until morning. Then he who exists will pass through to strike the Mitzrayim. And when he sees the blood upon the lintel and on the 2 side posts, Yehu will pass over the door, and he will not suffer the destroyer to come into your houses to strike. Furthermore, you will observe this word for a custom unto you and unto your children forever. And it will come to pass when you come to the land which Yehovah will give you, as it was promised, that you will keep this service. Moreover, it will come to pass when your children ask of you, "What is this service to you?" Then you will say to them, "It is the sacrifice of Pesach unto Yehovah, who passed over the houses of the children of Yeshariel in Mitzrayim, when he struck the Mitzrayim, and delivered our houses." Therefore the people bowed and worshipped. Then the children of Yeshariel went away, and did as Yehovah had commanded Moshe and Aharon. Thus they did. And it came to pass during the middle of the night, Yehovah struck all the firstborn in the land of Mitzrayim, from the firstborn of Paro, who sits upon his throne, to the firstborn of the captive, who is in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of the livestock. Then Paro rose up in the night, he and all his servants, and all the Mitzrayim, and there was a great cry in Mitzrayim, for there was not a house where someone had not died. Therefore he called for Moshe and Aharon by night. Then he said, "Rise up, get yourself forth from among my people, both you and the children of Yeshariel, and go serve Yehovah, as you have said. Also take your flocks and your herds, as you have said. Therefore go, and endow me too." Moreover, the Mitzrayim strengthened the people to hasten their departure out of the land, for they said, "We are all dead." Also the people took their dough before it was leavened. Their kneading troughs were bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. Moreover, the children of Yeshariel did according to the word of Moshe, and they borrowed of the Mitzrayim jewels of silver, and jewels of gold, and clothes. And Yehovah gave the people favor in the sight of the Mitzrayim. Therefore they asked of them, and they plundered Mitzrayim. Thus the children of Yeshariel journeyed from Raamses towards Sukkot. About 600,000 strong men were on foot, aside from children. Also a mixed multitude went up with them, and flocks and herds, a great burden of livestock. And they baked unleavened breads from the dough that they had brought forth out of Mitzrayim, for it was not leavened, because they were thrusted out of Mitzrayim and could not tarry, nor had they prepared for themselves any victual. Thus the inhabitation of the children of Yeshariel, who dwelt in Mitzrayim, was 430 years. And it came to pass at the end of 430 years, that same day, it happened that all the armies of Yehovah went out from the land of Mitzrayim. It is a night of observances unto Yehovah for bringing them out of the land of Mitzrayim. This is the night that Yehovah observes for all the children of Yeshariel throughout their generations. Therefore Yehovah said to Moshe and Aharon, "This is the custom of Pesach. No foreigner shall eat of it. However, every servant of man who is bought with money, when you have circumcised him, then he may eat of it. A resident or a hired servant shall not eat of it. It will be eaten in one house. You will not carry forth any of the flesh abroad out of the house, nor will you break its bone. All of the congregation of Yisrael will keep it. Also, when an immigrant sojourns with you and keeps Pesach unto Yahuwah, let all his males be circumcised. Then let him come near and keep it, and he will become like one who is born in the land, because no uncircumcised person will eat of it. One Torah, teaching, will be for him who is homeborn and for the immigrant who sojourns among you. And all the children of Yisrael did as Yahuwah commanded Moshe and Aharon. Thus they did. And it came to pass that same day that Yahuwah brought the children of Yisrael out of the land of Mistrajim by their armies.